ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायिने कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्वसे नमः। पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्चार्थसुभिज्ञस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्म हृदयादिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः। तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। स्वस्ति अस्तु विश्वस्य खलः प्रसीदतां ध्यायन्तु भूतानि शिवं मिथो धिया। मनश्च भद्रं भजता दधोक्षजे आवेश्यतां नो मतिरप्यहैतुकी। Reading from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 36, verse number 19. In the previous class we read that Sri Narada, he went and he met Kamsa and he revealed to him that Vasudeva had sent his son to Nanda Maharaj, and this girl which he wanted to kill was not Devaki's daughter but was Yashoda's daughter, and Vasudeva's elder son Balram, they are all with Nanda Maharaj, and they are the one who have killed all the friends he have sent. And these were all Kamsa's associates, servants. So he says, Tabhyam Purushahata, that it is by them that they have been killed. So when he heard this, he got very angry. Immediately he took out his sword and wanted to kill Vasudeva. So this is what is being described now here. Nivarito naradena tatsito mrityumatmanah jyatva lohamayai pashair babandhasah bharita. So then Narada, he forbade him to do that. He says, don't kill Vasudeva, because you should know that your death is not coming from him. Your death is from them. So what is the point in killing him? They are still alive. If you want to kill, you should kill them. So therefore it says, Tatsutau mrityum atmane, that your mrityu, your death, is from the sons of Vasudeva. So Kamsa understood, he was convinced, and therefore he put Vasudeva and Devaki in prison with iron shackles. So Nivarita iti hate Vasudeva tau palayetam. So he has to give some logic to him. So he says that if you kill Vasudeva, then they will get the news and they will run away. So then, now your enemies are here, and if you kill the father, then they will know that you have done it, so they will run away, and your life is still in danger because they are the one who is supposed to kill you. Kincha adhuna tajjighansam api vasudevo na japaniya. And now don't even inform Vasudeva that you want to kill them, these two sons. Otherwise he will tell them. So just keep shut. Tatha sati swamutram nandam prati tena ukte tadvrittante nandaha saputra eva palayishyate. Because if you tell this to Vasudeva, then Vasudeva will tell it to Nanda Maharaj because they are friends. Somehow he will send the message to him. And then when Nanda Maharaj gets the news, he will run away with Krishna and Balram somewhere, hide. So you will lose the opportunity to kill your enemies. Ato Vasudeva devakayor bandhanam meva adhuna kritva kenapi mishena Ram Krishno Mathuram aniyatam iti mantram dadata iti. So therefore, what you should do is that you put Vasudeva and Devaki in prison, and then on some pretext call Krishna and Balram here to Mathura, and then you can do what you want to do with them. You can kill them. So this is the consultancy he gave them, Narada. He advised Kamsa to do this. Nacha Vasudeva Devakyau bandhayata naradena tayor vipriyam kritam iti vachyam. Now somebody can say that by doing this he has done disfavor or unfavor to Vasudeva and Devaki. Narada made them put into prison. So this is not pleasing to them. So he says, no, this is not true. Pratyut priyam eva kritam. Actually he has done some favorable, pleasing act to them. Why? Param sotkanthabhyam tabhyam ayatam saputra mukdarshana anandalabhena samunir ashishata sampradhan patri karishyate. Because they are very eager to see their children, and now I have given he has given the advice that you should call Krishna and Balram here. So they will be able to have darshan, vision, see their sons. And this way they will be very happy, and they will actually bless Narada, that Narada arranged for this. Munes tat vishaya ko aparadho na bhut. Therefore, Narada Muni did not cause any offense by giving this advice. Pratiyate tu devarshau kamsaya bhashya keshinam preshiyamase hannetam bhavata ram keshavo. So when Devarshi left, because he does not stay very long, he leaves the message and then he goes. So then he left from there singing on his veena. Then Kamsa, he called Keshi and he said that you should go and kill these two brothers, Balram and Krishna. So Keshi is Krishna conscious, this is Keshi is Kamsa conscious. So Keshi is coming to kill Krishna. So he says, Hanyatam bhavta Ram Keshav, that he should. You see, he had so many people with him who were ready to give their life for him. Madarte Takta Jivita, like Duryodhana was saying. Annecha Bhagavata Sura, Madarte Takta Jivita. He was telling this to Dronacharya in the first chapter. So Vagdevi Mate Hanyatam Prapyatam Tatra Liyatam. So he used the word Han Dhatu, Hanyatam. Han Dhatu has two meanings. Han Gatau Hinsayam. Han means to go, also means to kill. So his intention is that he should kill them. But he is taking the meaning that Anyatam means Prapyatam, Tatra Liyatam, that you should go there and get killed and become absorbed in them, means you should attain them. That is the meaning. Tato Mushtika Chanura Shalato Shalakadikamam Amatyan Hastipans Shaiva Samayuah Bhojarat. So after that he called Mushtika and Chanura and Shala and Toshala. So these were all his also associates, very powerful, and they were also wrestlers. But they were not only wrestlers, they were part of his army. So he called all of them, and he also called his ministers Amatyan. So this Ama is the same word which came in Harinamrita-vyakaran, Amavasya. So they are called Amatya because they are with. Ama means together. So Amatyan Hastipans, and also he called those who take care of the elephants, Hastipa, and had a meeting with them. Because if he is going to call Krishna and Balram, he has to plan how he has to kill them. So he had a meeting. And then he said, Bho nishamya tametad virachanura mushtikau nandavraje kilasate sutavanak dundhubehe Ramakrishna tato mayam mrityuhu kila nidarshitaha Bhavadbhyam he samprapto hanyetam Śrīmad-Bhāgavata. So he said that, please listen to me, O heroic Chanur and Mushtika. He's calling them Veera, that you heroic, listen to me what I have to say. That in the Nanda Vraja, in the Vraja of Nanda Maharaj, these two sons of Vasudeva, they are residing. Their names are Rama and Krishna, Balram and Krishna, and it has been destined that I will be killed by them. So you have to have a wrestling match with them. Bhavadbhyam hiya samprapto. They will be brought here and we will arrange for a wrestling match, freestyle. They are Greco-Roman style wrestling. So that has many rules in it. You cannot just hold the hand and not leave it, or there are very strict rules. But then there is a freestyle wrestling, right? You see it sometimes. That is called World Wrestling Association or something. So there they do anything. They kick you, jump on you, throw you out, lift you up. Can do anything, punch. So we'll have a freestyle wrestling match, and then you can kill them. Anyatam.
Babaji, weren't you also wrestling in your school times?
Yes.
Okay.
So Mahyam Nidarshito Naradena. So he says, I have been informed this by Narada. So therefore he is now arranging. He says, but we have to be very shrewd in this. We cannot just spread the news that we are calling them to kill them, then they will not come. Why should they come? Of course, he is thinking from his angle. Krishna already knows why he is calling, and he knows that he is going to kill him. He does not know this. Krishna has his plan. Kamsa has his plan. So therefore he said, Manchaha kriyantam vividha mallaranga parishritaha pauraha janpada sarve pashyantu svaira sanyugam. He says, therefore make a very nice stage, and there should be various types of arrangements made for wrestling. So like you have to make a big stage, people sitting, Paura Janpada Sarve Pashyantu, the residents of Mathura, and not only residents of Mathura but of whole district of Mathura Janpada. So they should be all invited, means a big stadium, big capacity, and let everybody watch this wrestling. Svair Sanyogam. And of course, this is not just normal, but you see the word used here is Svair Sanyogam, which actually means freestyle. Swair means what? Freestyle. So I was not wrong. So he says, let them watch this freestyle wrestling match. So this is the Sanskrit word, Svair Sanyogam. So Swair means free. So let everybody see this. Kincha tayor vanchanartham utsaha vardhanartham cha mahotsav prasiddhi kriyatam. So moreover, to trick them, trick whom? Trick Krishna and Balaram, so that they don't get this idea that we are being called there for killing us. They actually think that this is just going to be a wrestling match. And wrestling is very popular here in Braj area. And now is the wrestling season, especially this Shravan month. There is the Haryali Tej which comes. That is the day wrestling starts. So it's very common here, at least in the olden days. In Mathura there is a big wrestling area. Some wrestlers used to come and visit me also. So tayor vanchanartham and also utsaha vardhanartham. And because they are village people, for them it is very big festival. So this Raksha Bandhan was yesterday. So on the day of Raksha Bandhan there used to be a very big wrestling festival in Faridabad, I remember. And all the wrestlers from local area, all around, even from Delhi, they will come in the evening and big wrestling. So this is for village people. There was nothing much going on. There was hardly any other sports besides this kabaddi and this. So therefore, he says to increase their interest and enthusiasm. They'll be very happy, oh, we are going to Mathura and big award is given. So in the olden days there was nothing, there used to be they would just stick there and they will put some piece of cloth. Anyone who wins takes that, and then he goes around and people give some donation, that's all. So if you get 50, 100 rupees, it's a big thing. So therefore, and also he says that advertise it, Mahotsav Prasiddhi Kriyatam, so that people know. So they have to make announcements in all the villages. The date is fixed, that there is going to be a big match and everybody is invited for that. Anyatha tau palayishyate iti aha manchayati. Because if it is not done like that, if we do not trick them thinking that this is just a big wrestling match, then they will run away, because somehow they may get the news that, why is he calling us, and by now they will know that they have killed so many of them, his friends, so they are not stupid. So therefore he said, just make it a match. Mahamatra toya bhadra rangdwari upaniyatam dvipaha kuvalaya pido jahite ne mamahitau. And then he told the Mahavata, the driver, elephant driver, that gentleman is speaking very nicely. He's not mistreating people. He's calling Bhadra, he was calling other people as Veera. He says that you should bring this big elephant called Kuvalaya Pida at the gate of the stadium. So, and why? You will think that it's just to receive them, because elephant is considered as auspicious in the olden days. Cows, elephant was also used. It is described in the first canto. When Krishna returned from Hastinapur to Dwarka, then all the Yadavas, they came with the elephant in front, with the Brahmanas chanting Vedic mantras and an elephant and the Vaishyas. So this is considered as auspicious, decorated, blowing of conch shells. But he says that it is not for that purpose. Then what is the purpose? He says, Jahitena mamahita. And he says that you should kill my enemies through the elephant. Means use this elephant to kill Krishna and Balaram. So this is his order. Mahamatra. So Mahamatra is what you call as Mahavat in Hindi. Means the elephant driver. What do you call in Karnataka? Mahavatam? Okay. So He Hasti Niyanta. So it means the controller of the elephant. Ahitau Shatru. So Ahita means enemy. Arabhyatam dhanuryaga chaturdashyam yatha vidhi vishashantu pashun medhyan bhutarajaya medhushe. And there is going to be a big yagya also. It's not just wrestling, but it's a yagya. So he says you can start a yaga called Dhanu Yaga. And you should start it on Chaturdashi. Chaturdashi is also date for Shiva. So you have Shiv Chaturdashi. And offer many animals for Shiva, the king of the Bhutas, Bhutaraj Medhusha. So he should be offered animals on Chaturdashi. So mama abhyudhyartha vishanshantu chittva yachantu. So why the animals have to be offered to? He says, for my well-being. Kill the animals so that I live. So kill them and offer them. Chittva yachantu. Bhutarajaya. Whom? Bhutarajaya, Bhuteshwaraya, Medhushe, Varadaya. So to Shiva, who is the giver of the boons. So Asuras generally, they worship Shiva or Durga. This is their favorite deity, not Vishnu. Yakshraksansi Rajasa. Yajante Satvika Devan Yakshraksansi Rajasa. But this is not Yaksha Raksha, but Yaksarat, king. Iti Agyapya Arthatantragya Ahuya Yadupungavam Grihitva Panina Panim Tato Kruram Vachaha. So after giving these instructions to Chanur, Mustika, Tosha, etc., all these wrestlers, the elephant controller, elephant driver, then he called Akrura, the best of the Yadus. It's called Yadu Pangavam. And he held his hand in his own hand. So Kamsa is not foolish person, he is not just angry person like that. He is called here as Artha Tantragya. Means he knows Niti. Artha here means Niti, Arth Shastra. There is Kam Shastra, Arth Shastra, Moksha Shastra, Dharma Shastra. So he is called here as Artha Tantra. Tantra means Shastra. Tantra is another word used for Shastra. So Artha Shastragya. He knows Artha. Artha is not just economy. Economy is there, but also Artha, because if you want to make money, you have to know how to deal with people. Human relations is most important, otherwise you cannot be a successful business person or manager. So therefore he is called here as Artha Tantragya. That's why all these people were ready to give their life for him. He must be quite clever and expert. Otherwise, to get some work done from somebody is so difficult, even if you pay.
Especially in India.
Right? Even if you pay, then people are trying to shirk work. They are hiding here, there, chai, bathroom, bidi, smoking, lunchtime. Then in India, marriage, somebody died, sick. 4 things: marriage, somebody died, accident, sick. These are 4 very common things. So to get work done from somebody is very difficult, unless you are Artha Tantragya. So Kamsa is called here as Artha Tantragya. He knows. So you see, now he is being very humble. So Nayasya Vinaha Moolam. Naya means Niti, polity, diplomacy. So the root of diplomacy is Vinaya, humility. If you are proud, then your Artha Tantragya is very weak. So Kamsa, he is powerful, he is the king, but he is calling Akrura and then he is holding his hand. So this itself will melt Akrura, that king who is so powerful and has such big associates with him. So Panina Panim Tato Akruram Vach, and then he spoke like that. So Sri Vishwanath says that Artha Tantram Dutiyam Purusartha Seva Siddhantam Natu Dharma Moksha Janati. So he says that he only knows the second one, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So he is expert only in the second, not in the first and the fourth. He is not Dharma Shastragya, and forget about Moksha Shastragya. So he says, that's why he is called here. So then what is he saying? Bho Danapate Mayam Kriyatam maitramadritaha nanyasya tvatto hitatamo vidyate bhoja vrishnishu. So what is he saying? See how nicely he is speaking. He is giving an example of human relation. That this is how expert people, they can flatter you and get their work done. So he says, Bho Bho Danpate. So Bho is like very respectful. Sir, sir, like that. That you, the Lord of charitable people, means you are the most charitable person, Danapati. Kriyatam Metra Madrita. He says, please be gracious on me. Basically, you'll be my friend. But here it really means that do me a favor. And then he says, Nanyasya Tvatto Hittamo Vidyate. He says, among the Bhojas and Vrishnis, there is nobody who is my benefactor like you. Hitatama means the best benefactor. Among the Bhojas and Vrishnis, there is nobody except you. So very categorical. He is not saying that you are very good supporter, friend. No. He says, besides you, there is nobody. So don't think that you are there and some other people are also there. He says, others are all dangerous people. You are the only one. Hitatama vidyate bhoja vrishnas. So priya vak pradhanena sarve tushyanti jantava. By giving sweet words, everybody gets pleased. Even if it is fake, it works. Right? Tell somebody, you can tell somebody, oh, you look so beautiful. Whether look or not look, just say it. And Navji looks so nice, smiling. And with beard, he just looks very big scholar.
Accept the compliment.
And those glasses. So this is called Priya Vak Pradhan. Giving sweet words. Because Tasmat Tadev Vaktavya Vachne Ka Daridrata, it doesn't cost. If you give something else, it will cost you something. But sweet words don't cost you anything. The bitter word, same effort. Sweet words take same effort. So why not give sweet words? So therefore, that's what he is doing. Learn from Kamsa. He is the teacher. You see, when your life is in danger, then you are ready to put even your enemy on your head. You can touch your feet. Because now he is seeing that his death is imminent. So he is calling Akrura as nice benefactor, friend, Danapati, whatnot. So he is clever. So Mayyam Mam Prasadetu Metra Krityam. Metram Mitra Krityam. Says, just for my sake now, do what a friend would do. Atas Tvam Ashritah Saumya Karya Gaurav Sadhanam Yathendro Vishnum Ashritya Swartham Adhyagamad Vibhuhu. So he says, therefore I am taking shelter of you for this Karya Gauravam, that this important work means only you can do it. Somebody can do something, but you say that only you can do it. And that person feels so unique. Says, wow, I am the only one who can do it. No one else can do it. And Kamsa is saying it, not some ordinary person. And he is calling Akrura as Saumya, oh gentle one. you are such a nice person. Soumya also means that your face looks like a moon. It comes from the word Soma. Means you are peaceful, cooling, effulgent. All these meanings you can take from Soumya. So I am here under your shelter, Ashrita. He said just like Indra took shelter of Vishnu when he has to get his job done. When Indra was troubled by the Asuras, then what did he do? He went to Vishnu, that please help me. And he said, okay, do churning of the milk ocean and I will help you. So he went, so he says, like that I am taking your shelter. So he is actually equating Akrura to Vishnu, because he himself is like Indra, and if he gives example, then there is one-to-one correspondence, right? So therefore Akrura is now like Vishnu. Because this important work no one else can do, this is what he is saying. What Vishnu did to Indra, no one else could have done that. Because he became Kurma to hold this mountain, he came as Mohini, he was also sitting on top to hold it. There were 3 avatars in the churning Samudra Manthan, 3 avatars of Vishnu. So Ajita, Mohini, Kurma. So why is it? Because Karya Gaurava Sadhanam. So it's important job. Karyam Gaurvene Gurutaya Sadhyati Tam. So one who does the work with expertise, or the work itself is heavy job, so not everyone can do. So mamatra bandhushu madhye tvatto anyo nepunyene karya sadhake kopi nasti. So Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti also says that the message or the intention of Kamsa is that besides you, there is nobody else among my friends, relatives, etc., who can do this work with such dexterity, expertise. You are the only one who can execute it meticulously without any flaw. Because you see, if he fails in this mission, then these people will run away. But from his point of view, if Krishna and Balaram get any smell that Kamsa wants to kill us and that's why he's calling, they will run away. That's how he's thinking. So he has to send a person who is very nice, who will act in a very wonderful manner and bring them here. So he's thinking, he's planning, and he's choosing the right person. So this is the expertise of a good manager, that who knows whom to engage for which work. You engage the wrong person, then just a headache for everybody. So that's why he's Swayo yatra kushla karyatam tatra viniyojayat. That's the principle of Niti. Whoever is good in doing what, he should be engaged in that, not elsewhere. So gachananda vrajam tatra sutavanak dundubehe asate tavihanena rathenanaya machiram. So he says that now please you go to Nandavraja, the cowherd settlements of Nanda Maharaj, and there are these 2 sons of Vasudeva there who are living there, and bring both of them. So now Balaram is getting lumped along with Krishna, although it was Krishna who was supposed to kill him. But Narada said that no, don't leave this Balaram also. This was Narada's suggestion, that don't think that it is only Krishna. If you can remove him, then this Balaram will come back, and he is very powerful. So you have to remove both. So So now instead of, earlier he was only focusing on Krishna. Now both Krishna and Balaram. So he says that both are there. So he gives him a very nice chariot, special chariot. He says, take this chariot, because don't just go with a bullock cart, this, that. He says, if you go with a nice chariot, then these people will become more excited because they have never sat in a chariot. It's like you go there and take a Rolls Royce, and then people say, oh, I got to sit in a Rolls Royce. So like that, for village people who go in bullock cart, chariot with horses, nicely decorated golden chariot. So he says, you take this, anena rathena. So he's pointing, the chariot was already there. He says, take this and machiram, do not delay, leave immediately. So bring them, means tomorrow go, and by evening they should be here. Of course, in between, Casey has to be killed, so it must not be next day. So anena iti tarjanya kamapi navinam vichitram ratham darshayati. So take this. So when he says this, means he was actually pointing to him with his forefinger, that this chariot, like that. So which means it is some new and very wonderful chariot. So balakatvat navinam chitram alokaya tabhyamatrayatu shighram ratham arukshante iti bhava. So he says, because they are children, when they see this new chariot, they will be very eager to sit in this. And so, oh, we are getting a ride to Mathura in a chariot. So they will feel very excited, very happy. They won't refuse. And this is what I want. So Kansa Bhukta Ratho Bhagavad Arohana Anarham iti anena tatra gata iti gayam. And now the commentator adds something new, that because Krishna is not going to sit in a chariot which has been used by Kamsa, so therefore the new chariot is brought for him, so that he has an unused chariot for him. Nisrishta kila me mrityur devair vaikuntha samsrayaihi tavanayam samam gopair nandadyai sabhyupayanahi. So he says that these devas who are sheltered in Vishnu, they have planned all this for my death. Because it is they who went, earth went along with devas to Brahma. Then Brahma went to Mahavishnu and prayed, or rather Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. And so this is the whole plan of the devas to kill me. And that's why you have to bring. And now you, since you are going, you should bring all these Nanda, etc. also. Let them also come with gifts. Because Nanda is the king of the cowherd, so he has to also pay his tax. So he should come there. So tavanayam samam gopai nandadyai sabhyupayani. So the cowherd people headed by Nanda Maharaj, they should also come along with him with various gifts. So they will also feel happy coming to Mathura, because for them opportunity to come to the city does not happen all the time. So they come once in a while to do shopping, because in the villages there was nothing. So if they have to buy some things, cloths, spices, some other food items which are not available, they come to Mathura. Or they have to sell some ghee, butter, etc. So that's the only time they come. So let them also come here. So tau me mrityur nitram shrishta. So these devatas have certainly arranged for my death. And Vaikuntha here means Vishnu, Tadashritai. And they are under the shelter of Vishnu. So it is all their big plan to kill me. So Ghatiyashya anitau Kalakalpena hastina Yadi muktau tato mallair ghataye vadyuto pamaihi. And when they are brought here, then I will get them killed by this elephant. And this elephant is very powerful. He is like death personified. Very special elephant. Kala Kalpena. He is like Kala, death. And if somehow they are not killed by the elephant, then I have the wrestlers inside. So they will take care of him. So Tato Mallair Ghataye, and these Malla, these wrestlers, they are like Vadyutopami. They are like the thunderbolt. So just like the striking of the lightning in the sky. If the lightning strikes on a building, it cracks it, it falls on a tree, burns it. Falls on human beings, they are burned to death, scorched completely. So he says these wrestlers are like that. They will just smash these two brothers. They are Vajra Sama, it will be described. Their bodies are just like Vajra. Vajra means like diamond, hard. So Vadyutopmer Ashni Tulye. They are like Ashni. Ashni is the weapon of Indra. Tayor nihitayo staptan Vasudeva purogaman tadbandhun nihanishyami Vrishni bhoja dasarhakan. And when these two are killed, then I will kill all these bhojas, Vrishnis, Dasarhas, and this Vasudev, all these people and followers of Vasudev, because then they will be very distressful. Once Krishna and Balaram are killed, then Vasudev, etc. will fall into distress because their son is killed. Then I will kill them. So I will remove anyone who is against me. Enough of this. So he should not reveal this to Akrura. This is where he is making a mistake. But he is revealing it. He is too much enthusiastic. So it's coming out of his mouth. So Tayor Nihatiyo Sato. Once Krishna and Balaram are killed, then everyone else is in the line. No one will escape. And then he is going on and on. He is not stopping. So he says, Ugrasenam cha pitram sthaviram rajya kamukam tad bhrataram devakam cha ye cha ne vidvisho mama. And I will also kill my father. Such a rascal he is. He says he is old, but still he wants to be the king. Because Kamsa is himself the king now. He has dethroned his father, but he is thinking that his father is always looking for the throne. So he says, Ugrasenam cha pitaram sthaviram. Sthaviram means he is old. My old father, I will also kill him. Why do I want to kill him? Rajya kamukam. Because he is desirous of becoming king. And I don't want that. I am the king. Why should he be? He is old now, is enough. He should take sannyas. Go to Vrindavan, join some ashram. Leave the kingdom to me. Yeah, but why old people? Nobody wants old people in the house. Once you get old, then people are thinking when this guy is going to die. Just old people are burden. This you realize only when you are old. Now you can laugh. Of course, you have no children, so you can laugh. But if you had children, the very children whom you take care of so nicely now, once you are old, then you know what happens. This Kamsa mentality is there. Don't think that Kamsa is killed and that's all. So many other Kamsas are there who think like that. You should ask the old people. Then they will tell you what your children think about you. Those who are in their 80s, ask them. If you ever get a chance, what is your relationship with your children? Because they may not say it all the time, but that's how it is. So don't think Kamsa.
If you have the money, then you are safe. Keep your money with you, then you are safe.
No, you're wrong. Then they're hoping when this guy dies and I get the money.
Yeah, but at least they will take care of it until you have the money.
Then they try to kill you.
It's little difficult.
No. This happens so many times. You may be the clever one, but there are so many stories like that. That if you are rich, then you are in more danger. Unless you give everything to them, like that vulture who had the piece of meat, and then everybody was running behind him. Then he dropped it and he was peaceful. The problem is that if you give it to them, then they don't care. So it's a tough situation. So not everybody is like that. I'm not saying that all children are like that, but there are Kamsas are there in society. You read stories all the time like that. That's why old age home, why old age home have come? If children take care of the parents, why should there be old age home? Old age home is the sign of the Kamsas. Saugrasenam cha pitram sthaviram rajyakamukam. And not only I will kill my father, I will also kill my father's brother. Tad bhrataram. Who is that? Devaka, the father of Devaki. You see, he was so much affectionate towards Devaki. Once he got married, he was driving the chariot because Devaki's sister, it's a cousin. And now he wants to kill the father and also Devaki. Both. Devaki has already imprisoned and already killed 6 children of Devaki. He killed them. Now he says, I'll kill Devaki's father also. Why Devaki's father? Poor guy, what has he done? He's not doing anything to you. He's also not saying that I'm going to take your kingdom. But he says, I'll kill him. Why? He says, Yacha anya vidvisho mama. Anybody who is against me. Obviously, Devaka's daughter Devaki is put in prison, so you think he loves Kamsa? No. So therefore he will kill. He is not thinking why he doesn't like me. So he says, I will finish him also. So Yacha anya tansya. Anyone else, but first these 2 brothers. Once I take care of these 2 brothers, then I am going to fix everybody. I will not leave any stone unturned, as they say. So this is his plan. Tatascha esha, then what will happen? This is how Asuric mentality is like this. It's basically to understand how Asuric mentality works, and we all have it. It's not that we don't have it. Tatascha esa mahi mitra bhavitri nashtakantaka jarasandho mamguru divido daita sakha. He says, then my dear friend, this earth will become free from all thorns. Means I am the only one who is going to now rule without any enemies, and my guru is Jarasandh, because Jarasandh is his father-in-law, So Guru here doesn't mean like in the sense of some spiritual teacher, but his senior. So Jarasandha Mam Guru, and my dear friend is Dvivida. That monkey who was killed by Balram. Right? So he is coming from Rāsa-līlā, Dvivida. He is an example of offense given in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu sloka Bhāvopya Bhāmavama Ayati Krishna Prashta Paradata. In the commentary, Jiva Goswami writes, gives example of Dvivida, originates Vishwanath Chakravarti. So these are all his friends. Now he is saying who are his friends. These are Shambharo, Narako, Bano, Mayyeva Kritsauhrida, Tairaham Sura Pakshiyan, Hatva Bhokshe Mahim Nripan. So, what is that? Dakshe Bhokshe. Bhagavad Gita, the Asura Sampatti is described like that. I will give charity, I will enjoy. Iswaram aham bhogi, siddhaham balvan sukhi, yakshe dasya modeshe, like that. So he says the Sambarasura, Narkasura, Banasura, he says these are all my friends. So these are all his buddies. So I will enjoy this earth by killing all those who are siding with the Devas. Surpakshiyan hatva bhokshe mahim nripan. I will peacefully enjoy the whole earth for myself in the company of my friends and my seniors like Jarasandha and Dvivida. So this is his plan. Nanu katham nashta kantaka syad jarasandhadina vidyamanatvadev tatraha jara iti guru swasura. So in case somebody says that how will you enjoy the earth without any opposition, there are people like Jarasandha living who are very powerful. He says, oh, Jarasandha is my guru. So guru, he says here, means one who is his father-in-law, because his two daughters were married to him. That's why Jarasandha became against Krishna, because Krishna killed. So we'll stop here if there is any question. Malati.
Babaji, what was the need for Narada to advise that Vasudeva and Devaki should be imprisoned? And why were they even grateful? Because they could have seen Krishna and Balaram anyway if they were brought to the arena, and that was not part of the plot. They didn't come because they were in prison.
No, Narada did not advise to put them into prison. Narada stopped Kamsa from killing them. Remember yesterday, last sloka, he wanted to kill them and he says, no, don't kill them. So he agreed not to kill and then he put them in prison. That was not Narada's advice.
Oh, I see. But I thought, wasn't it mentioned that they were very grateful to Narada and gave him blessings because of being in the prison?
That is commentator who is saying that one may think now that because of his advice now they are in prison, because he came and told your sons are there, that's why they are being put in prison. So he is acting unfavorably to them. So he says, not really, because they will soon come here and release them and they will have union with their sons. Otherwise, who knows how long they have to wait to see Krishna and Balaram. So that's what he's saying.
So it was not really because they were in prison, but only because he was instrumental in bringing them to Mathura.
Yeah, and they are not a very long time in prison because Krishna is not coming after some months or something. Maybe within few days he will be there.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Tanmaji.
I'm just thinking that, Kamsa is always portrayed in stories and in that Mahabharata serial as this angry man who just is always out to kill somebody or the other. But it seems like he's not just an angry person, he's also a diplomat. So he's speaking humbly and he's praising others to get his way. Manipulative, I guess. I was thinking that his personality is kind of difficult to understand in terms of...
No, it is not difficult to understand. It is, you have to know this, that people whom we think as asuras, etc., whether it is Ravana or Kamsa or any other, they were all educated people. They came in royal families, they were educated, born in good family. So they also know diplomacy very well. They may be short-tempered because of their own selfish nature, but when they have to gain something from somebody, then they are not angry like that. So that side probably is not depicted in the movies or in this serial. Ravana is also a great Nitigya. But you only think of Ravana like some angry guy. No, it's not true. When he goes to Marich, then you see how he tactfully talks to him.
So Joshikaji's lecture, she was mentioning people with cognitive empathy, affective empathy, and then compassionate empathy. So she was mentioning how cognitive empathy is dangerous if it's only cognitive. That means you understand how the other person is thinking, but you have no emotion invested in that person. So this is how he is, I guess. He's like pure cognitive.
Those who are asuric type and they are in good position, they have to have cognitive empathy. Otherwise, how would they manage? Because they have to understand the other person well without being affected by that. So that's how they misuse this cognitive empathy. They are actually quite good at it, better than normal people. They can perceive the other's thoughts and ideas better than others. Bhadra.
Anand Babaji, you mentioned that this pastime of Kamsa is for us to understand how the Asuric mentality works. So the Asuric mentality in us is reflected on our Ahankara?
Well, Ahankara is the basis of everything, whether Asuric or non-Asuric. Everything hinges on Ahankara, good or bad. We generally use the word Ahankara always in the negative sense. But you can also have Sattvic Ahankara. But we don't talk about it because that's all right. Somebody has Sattvic Ahankara, that's not troublesome thing. Like doctor talks only about diseases, he doesn't talk about health,
Okay.
That doesn't mean that health does not exist. Ladili.
Haribol Babaji, I have a question back to Śrīmad-Bhāgavata. Can I ask a question came to my mind?
Yes.
I was wondering, as the gopis and Srimati Radharani are witnessing this Leela, if I understood well, and if she's completely attuned to Krishna, is she also enjoying the Vira Rasa that Krishna is enjoying? Or how does she feel? In which
so now you think, you think and use your cognitive empathy at least, since we talked about. Suppose you have a lover whom you love very much, in true sense, and that person is fighting with some big mafia, and you are standing and witnessing it. Will you enjoy Vir Rasa or you will have Karun Rasa? Which one will be there?
I would be completely out of my mind and I would be so afraid that something happens to my beloved.
So just like that.
Yeah, I just wanted to be sure of my guess. Thank you, Babaji.
Okay.
Did you say at the beginning of the lecture that Niti Shastra is also sometimes called Tantra Shastra?
No, the word Tantra means also Shastra.
Oh, Tantra. Okay, sorry.
So if you say Artha Tantra, it means Artha Shastra, because that's the word which was used then. Tantra is word for Shastra.
And Mohini Devi asks, what the name Kamsa means? Could you
Killer.
explain that? Just that?
Yeah, I think it's Kas Dhatu Hinsayam. Kasati iti Kamsa. I can verify, but as far as I remember, that's what it means. Okay.